Robberies in less than a month. As chief of police, would you say that's a good record?
For the Wildcat, yes.
But not for us. We collect antiques to sell, not to be stolen.
The Wildcat is a clever thief, senor.
Too clever, apparently. Tell me, have you any trace of him at all?
None.
No idea who he is?
None.
None. That's all you've been telling us for weeks. What good are you?
I have often wondered. Yet, Senor Dumeray, there is no perfect crime. The Wildcat may commit 10, 20, 30 robberies. But we have to catch him once.
It isn't funny. I said it was not funny. Good morning.
Good morning. The Wildcat strikes again. Clever thief is spoiled for the first time. Police promise early arrest.
Yeah, catching the Wildcat is becoming very important. We shall have to eliminate yet for a whole week.
The Wildcat. It's all I've heard since I've been here. Can't anyone in Mexico City talk about anything else?
He steals from the rich and doesn't give to the poor. That makes him unique.
Unique. Makes him nothing but a common ordinary thief.
Hardly ordinary. Have you ever stolen anything from under the noses of a dozen special police?
Not that I remember.
Well, he has, and what's more...
Never mind, Digby. If I can't stand his picture, I'm not interested. I have other things to do.
Must you go to work?
Either that or marry you. And you know you wouldn't wish that on any girl.
That wasn't the proposal. I only wanted to buy you a drink.
Try one of your other senoritas. And thanks very much for the use of your office while I'm here.
I'll come along.
Sorry, Digby. Look, you stay on your job and find out who's visiting here so that you can wire it back home. Then their friends who already know where they are will find out where they are.
If only some of these visiting firemen had beautiful daughters. I haven't met one for a whole year that didn't have braces on her teeth. They cut my lip.
From what I hear, you're doing all right. Bill.
I'm just trying to promote international relations.
Yeah, you'll probably be the first ambassador of goodwill who's ever run out of town.
May I help?
And strain your dignity. No, thanks.
Yes, Miss Larkin? Do I ever have dinner alone?
Your little black book won't stay here.
What little black book?
Bill, you help me with these props?
Little black book. Little black book. Little black book. Hello. Rosita in? Oh. Is her sister Carmelita in? I see. And her little sister Juanita? Oh, no. Just tell them Tom, Dick, and Harry called in that order.
Look it. Aren't you lost?
The detectives. See, first they got a clue and then they ain't. It's like this. The Blackwood is gonna...
No, I mean the cab. This is Mexico City, not Columbus Circle.
It's a long story, lady. You got far to go?
National Museum, and none of this going through Brooklyn to get there.
Lady, as dishonest as I am, it's still cheaper to ride with me.
Okay, I'll take a chance on him. Max Friedel, 3814 Grand Concord. The Bronx?
Great country. Viva la Bronx!
It still doesn't explain why you're here.
Well, about a year ago, I'm cruising up Park Avenue when a drunk in a tuxedo hails me. I pull over to the curb and help him in, and he says, I'm late for work. Drive me to Mexico City. I ain't no dope. I took geography, so I said, have you got the price? He pulls on a roll that'll choke me white. The next thing you know, I'm south of the border. We had a nice ride, me and Digby.
Digby? Not Digby Vanderhood.
You know the mug?
Not very well. He only wants to marry me.
Don't do it. He ain't dependable. Me, I write the wife and kids every month, promising to come back.
Thanks, you're marvelous.
Can I help her to find a character? The National Museum.
Ever been in there?
Well, not me, lady. It's full of dames without arms and statues and stuff.
Don't you like pictures?
No, not without jokes under them.
For the next couple of weeks, I got to tear around this town like mad. You're strictly on the expense account, so from now on, you're mine.
Yours? It'll run you into dough.
I said wait.
I got you, lady. I brought along 2 years reading material in case I can't learn to CC Senor.
How's your Mexican?
Oh, she's fine.
Squint, the peak magazine that gives you a look at life.
Of course, Miss Larkin. The facilities of the museum are at your disposal.
Thank you.
Senorita, we are only too anxious to cooperate with American publications. They have so much of, what you say, peep.
Can't get much peep out of a picture, but I'll do my best.
Oh, Juan. See that Miss Larkin is well taken care of.
Thank you, and I'll try not to disturb anybody.
TV.
Let's start down that end. That's fine. Put the camera down there.
Hey, senorita.
But don't go too far away. I may need you to lug this stuff around. That one might have a little peep. You do make a lovely statue.
Who, me? Thanks. You're very lovely yourself.
Thanks. If you like that painting so much, why don't you buy it and take it home?
That's a thought.
Look, my friend, do you mind? I'm trying to get some snapshots for my album.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, of course, anything for a tourist. How's this? Well, this is my favorite pose at camp. No? Well, what about this one? The bicarbonate of soda pose. No? Well, no pleasing some people.
So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to leave. It's closing time. Oh, we had a good time. That's fine. Come again if you will. Thank you.
Oh, you moved. Here's the Wildcat for you in black and white, just as I caught him last night.
Caught?
In my little camera.
Gracias, senorita, but the blurred quality of the picture...
Well, he wasn't exactly in a posing mood.
Yes, but it would be very difficult to identify the man from this.
I don't know. Back home, the G-men can trace a bandit from the tooth marks in an apple he bit 6 months before.
Really? Well, we'll do our best. May I have the negative, please?
Sorry, but that goes to my magazine.
I must insist, senorita.
Well, look, you can't do this to me. This is the top scoop. Even if you don't think much of the picture.
The negatives, please.
Right. You insist.
Muchas gracias.
Well, I guess I'll be running along.
Un momento, señorita. Approach, please. This is an excellent negative, but strangely enough, the Wildcat has now the physique of a beautiful lady.
Well, what do you know?
Please. Gracias. Ah, excellent. If it enables us to catch the Wildcat, you are a heroine.
I'm a dope. I can get medals every day in the week, but a negative like that.
I'm sorry, senorita. Hasta luego.
Just to wiggle yourself.
What's up, pal?
It's him.
Oh,
The Wildcat.
the Wildcat. Holy smoke. Not a cop in sight.
Well, we got to capture him.
Oh, wait a minute, lady. I got a wife and kids.
We can't wait for them. Come on, you tax him as he goes by.
I hope Brenda kept up my insurance payments.
Come on. Great work, Baxter. Right on the 1 yard line.
Hey, what is this?
No, you don't, Wildcat.
Sorry.
A neat trick, lady. A neat trick. My toothpick. I swallowed it.
Ah, your husband, eh? You caught you with another woman, no?
Hardly. He's the Wildcat.
Look, wait. Oh, not the Wildcat.
Yes.
I'll take half the reward. In small bills.
Estamos viendo el team. ¿Le diremos al jefe? Espera.
Hello.
Hello.
Was I in the way of your camera again?
Sort of.
Did you see that truck that got me?
I did it with my little camera.
Oh, no, señorita, no.
You? What's the big idea?
The señorita say, you are the Wildcat. Sí, el gato Montes.
Are you kidding?
That's your right name. Where do you come from? Have you any relatives you want notified?
She's wacky. Take me into the chief.
What'd you think he was going to do? Turn you loose?
Listen, dumb Dora, I'm not under arrest, and I'm not the Wildcat, and I was just on my way in to see the chief of police.
Yeah, sure. Hold on to him tight, officer. He's a desperate character. Max! Max!
Right here. I'm signing a few autographs. No more today. See me in my cab tomorrow. Hey, I got a theory about this whole thing. It's just like the yarn I was reading. It goes way down deep in the underworld.
Miss Larkin, this gentleman really is Mr. Brad Williams of New York. A friend of long standing.
But he must be the Wildcat. No two men could look exactly like him.
Thanks. And if this scalp wound develops an infection, I'll sue your camera.
Camera? See, where's that picture I gave to you?
Right here, senorita.
Hold still, please.
I can imagine I had a nose like that.
Should have one that good.
Look at that mouth. Vicious, that's what it is.
Well, maybe it isn't your mouth. But you were jumping around so. The cane. That's it, the cane.
She never runs out of double talk.
What about the game?
It's the one he put the painting into.
Don't judge all American girls by her.
Look. The top unscrews and the whole thing's hollow.
Seems as if you've lost the combination.
All right, so I don't know how it works. But it is hollow. Hear that ring?
Why don't you try hitting your head on that desk? Hey, that's my cane.
Oh. Afraid of being exposed, huh? Okay, Mr. Wildcat. Here we go.
That, my dear Miss Larkin, will cost you $14, plus sales tax.
For a little piece of wood like that? Back home we use stuff like that for kindling. $14.
$14, cash.
Nonsense. But if you're going to create a silly scene, I'll give you 10.
$14, or I'll call the police.
Oh, this is blackmail.
Call it what you like, $14.
Okay, I'll buy you another cane, the exact same cane, for probably $7. I hope you choke on it.
Fine, we'll go shopping right this minute. Thanks, Chief.
Yeah, thanks. For nothing.
Evidence, see?
These Americanos, están locos.
I think this one fits the bill. It's in the same crummy taste.
Perfect. Pay the man.
How much is it, please?
$22.
You see, 22.
American money. Pay the man like a good little girl. Gracias, Sandy.
You're very welcome.
Can I drop you anywhere?
No, let me drop you. Right off the top of the biggest mountain.
Oh, I tell you, you can drink yourself even at my expense.
Sorry.
Oh, come on. I tell you what, I'll flip a coin. Heads, we go your way, and tails...
I still go my way.
Gardenia for the lady?
Oh, certainly gardenia for the lady. After I spend 40 pesos more, I'll have bought the cane myself.
Oh, none of your charity, Mr. Wildcat.
What a one-track mind.
I'm still not convinced.
Neither's your Confederate over there, the one that's been scowling at us for 3 hours.
Hey, tell me, baby, what do you think of a girl who says she's got no time for a teeny-weeny drink and then goes out with an usser but usser stranger?
But, Senor Digby, anything you all want me to think, honey.
Say, I thought you promised to quit running around with those boys from New Orleans.
Aw, Senor Digby, you all ain't mad, is you all?
Not a few, baby.
How much for this one?
2 pesos.
And this one?
Also 2 pesos.
Look, buddy, it's a cinch. You ain't gonna get rich fast. How much for all the hats?
Oh, no. What do you want to do? Put me out of business?
Another one?
Not today. I'm still a working girl, you know. Mac.
Be right with you. Hey, buddy. Can I talk you into taking 3 pesos for this one?
No, senor. 2 pesos. This is a one-price store.
Look, Murphy, you're making a big mistake. How about 2 hats for 5 pesos?
Chisler, the price is 2 pesos. You Americanos always wanting to take advantage. Ahora sí no faltaba más que viniera gente aquí a quererme cambiar los precios.
Keep an eye on him. I don't want to be stuck with the check.
Sure. Maybe you can help me work out a puzzle. What do you say, Wildcat?
Won't you two ever stop? What's this all about?
I got a theory on this thing. The Wildcat's got a mile somewhere. Church la familia, as they say in Mexican, see? I gotcha. See?
See how it works out? That's who he is.
It can't be. It can't. The way you make it out, the Wildcat is me.
Scientific deduction.
Well, it could be. I walk in me sleep.
Sure, that explains everything.
Thanks, pal. The boys in the branch should see me now. I'm a regular arson loophole.
With you in a minute, Max. It's been so nice, and maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
Sure. You can knock me down on the sidewalk anytime. Where can I call you?
Where can I call you? After all, I have to squeeze in my drinking between working hours.
Conchita Hotel, room 303. Don't bother the phone. Just come right up.
You're so kind. Bye.
Oh, Miss Larkin. This is Senorita... it's Senorita...
You all just call me Annabelle Lee.
How do you do, Miss Lee? I'll need your help. Would you all drive over to the office with me, or...
Sure. Honey, will you forgive me?
Such a big tip for the waiter?
Oh,
You all call me again soon, won't you all?
Come along, you all.
Boy, did I put it over on him. 5 pesos.
I think you're out of your mind.
There's a whole Ann's out of her mind school. I want this picture radio photoed to my boss in New York. Does it go or doesn't it?
It goes. Take this, will you, Brown? Who gets the silly thing?
Mr. Link Wilson, managing editor, Squint Magazine, New York City. Can I give you a message to go with it?
Certainly.
Radio identity, these fingerprints. On trail, biggest story, career. Love, signed Ann. Don't go away. And you better keep the motor running. I may have to leave here in a hurry.
Okay, I got work to do anyway.
Mr. Broad Williams is ready here, isn't he?
Senor Williams. Oh, but of course.
Well, I'm with Sister Ann. Just flew in from New York.
Oh, Senorita Williams, it is a pleasure. You would like a room near your brother's, no?
Eventually, but, well, is he in right now?
No, he's out.
Well, I want to surprise him. And I'll just leave my bags here and not register till later. Could you, let me into his room?
Oh, it is a pleasure. Boy, we'll use a pass key so he will not know that you are there.
Perfect.
Room 303 for Senorita Williams. I love surprises.
You don't know what a surprise is going to be for him.
Hey, muchacho.
This is your brother's room.
Thank you.
Gracias, senorita.
racing charts.
Here's another one when you're ready. At $22 a cane, that's 22, 44, 66, $88. Unless you can do better wholesale.
What's there to kick about? You've got twice as many cases now.
What the devil do you think you were looking for?
Well, now that you mention it, I'm not so sure that I know.
You would have to wait till my laundry came back.
Hey, you're hurting me.
Lady, you don't know how hurt I am.
What are you going to do?
I'll lock you up where you can learn some respect for personal belongings. Hello, operator. Give me the police. Whole flock up. Make it snappy.
Oh, so you're not going to get away with this.
Funny, I'm just going to say the same thing to you.
Oh.
Si, Senor Williams. Is there any other charge?
I think that's enough, don't you?
If you will be kind enough, señorita.
Leo.
I am so sorry, Senor Williams.
That's all right, but for future reference, I haven't got a sister.
We thought you was your sister. And such a pretty woman. You find one in your room, I thought maybe you would not object.
Well, normally, no.
Your first arrest? My first and last.
You gals, you all say that. A man, of course. Me too. I beat up my husband.
What did he do?
Nothing. All day long, nothing. So I beat him up. You're a man. You love him too?
Love. Well, unlock it. Get me out of here. Something must be very funny.
Let her out, will you, please?
It's about time. Only have 10 days before I have to be back in New York.
I know. That's what's funny. The court calendar is all jammed up and your case doesn't come up until October.
October? But they're 3 months away.
October 1942. Oh, I forgot. Here's a wire for you from New York.
Now you'll see who's on the right track. What does he know? He's only the boss.
Fingerprints you radioed show no criminal record. Stop. Please start taking pictures that make sense. Love, anyhow, Wilson.
Oh, I got the whole thing figured out. Just a matter of simple algebra. It couldn't be anybody else. The Wildcat is X.
Who is X?
Estás tocado del sol. You said it, pal. Sometimes I think I should have finished the 5th grade.
Hello, Max. Got it all figured out?
Sure, it's strictly a routine case.
It is?
Sure. The butler done it. There's only one trouble, though. There ain't no butler.
That's the stuff. Stay right in there. Keep punching.
Yeah, I figure it's me duty, you know, sort of help the little lady out.
That's the spirit. Dumeray Art Gallery.
Si, senor.
Hey, he just grabbed a cab for a spot called the Dumeray Art Gallery.
Dumeray's, huh?
Yeah, and he ain't moved out of the hotel since he dropped you in the clink.
Something tells me something's going to happen. Get her rolling, Max.
Senor? I phoned about storing this painting in your vaults.
Ah, then you are Senor Williams.
That's right.
This way. Senor Dumeray handles all these matters personally.
Come in.
Senor Williams. May I assist you?
Well, I'm from the American magazine Squint. I made arrangements several days ago to photograph the gallery.
See if we can do anything to
Oh,
help.
no, thanks. I'll just browse around for a few shots today.
Isn't it a little unusual, not wishing to identify the painting? And you have it so thoroughly sealed, too.
It's something I stole. I wouldn't want it to get around.
Stolen. Very well. I'll have it stamped and bring you the number of the boat where it'll be kept.
That's fine, Matthew.
Oh, Margot? Nice. It's the stolen Murillo. Without a doubt. Turn on the light, Paso. Mr. Paso, this is Dumeray. I've caught the Wildcat. He's here now. Head your men quickly. I'll see he doesn't escape.
You're mistaken, Mr. Dumeray. A Wildcat never deals with the police.
Stop there.
Open the door for the police.
What are you doing out of jail?
That's funny. I was just going to ask you the same thing.
Gentlemen, meet the Wildcat.
El Wildcat, suéltelo.
You'll find the evidence in my office. The very painting he stole from the National Museum. You've helped us place him behind bars for at least 10 years. All right, officer.
Altura, no lo dejen escapar.
Madame,
Mucho cuidado con él.
accept my profound gratitude.
Captured by America's most beautiful snap shooter, the Wildcat rests safely behind prison bars today. According to the police, Miss Ann Larkin, whose daring and courage... Hey, that's my masterpiece.
Just write a straight news story. Don't want any goo about me.
What's the matter with you? For 2 days you think of nothing but trapping the Wildcat, and as soon as you catch the guy, you go soft on him.
I've done nothing of the kind.
Then it's a mighty reasonable facsimile. Why, even the police dropped their charges against you. You ought to be a very happy girl.
Maybe it wasn't his fault. Maybe he was dropped in his head when he was a baby.
Sure. That's why he loves beautiful things and can't keep his hands off them.
You're a big help.
Hey, where are you going?
Never mind. Just get ready to put up some more bail.
Yeah, put up some more bail. More bail? Hey!
Senor,
What do they have?
your sister is here to see you.
Go on, I've got to sit. You say, sister?
Sí.
Bring her in right away.
It is just for a few moments. Do you understand?
Sure.
Brother dear, how could you? How could you?
Oh, there. Sis, take it easy. Women, they're so emotional. It's a big idea.
I had to get in here, didn't I?
Did you, señorita?
No brother ever kissed a sister like that before.
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
Well, I guess I was crazy to come here, but I had an idea.
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Look, will you give me an interview or not?
And convict myself? Sorry, lady.
Well, how about a few pictures of you here in the cell, then, like writing your memoirs?
Okay, where's your camera?
At the hotel, but I can be back in a flash for a flash.
Make it tonight. My lawyer's coming this afternoon to frame a defense.
Frame is probably right.
Well, look, as long as you're coming back anyway, how about you doing me a favor?
Well, I guess 6 pictures are worth 1 favor.
There's a little fruit stand around the corner from my hotel. Just ask Juan to fix a nice basket of fruit. Say it's for me. He knows what I like.
Okay. Guard.
So soon? How nice. Brother and sister.
Yeah, nothing like a big family.
Oh, sí.
Why all the fruit for the Wildcat? Give me an apple, will you? Sure. Look, it ain't none of my business why you're doing all this. He ain't even a relative. Like my brother who caught pneumonia riding in an open patrol wagon.
That Wildcat's a great story, Mac.
Be careful, he's tricky.
I don't know. I think he's all right. Just a product of his environment.
Yeah, that stuff plays havoc with a lot of people. Hey, there's worms on that thing. Maybe they're gonna help him dig his way out of the cell.
You love your brother, see?
Let's see.
Ah.
Hello, darling.
Don't you feel well?
I haven't felt right since you left this afternoon.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Never mind. Take off your dress. Quick.
I won't do it.
Start zipping or I'll start tearing.
Have you lost your mind?
Come on or I'll blow your baby brains out. Come on, be quick. Come on. Give me the hat. Now, get into bed. Get into bed, quick. Not a peep out of you.
This can't be happening to me.
You'll make a great story. You catch me, then you help me to escape. Come on, get into bed.
Thanks, sis. This is now the visiting hours. Senor Wildcat. Senor Wildcat. Senor Wildcat.
Yes.
There he is.
My congratulations, Lieutenant Williams. You couldn't have made a more beautiful escape if I had arranged it myself.
Should convince a few people that I'm a desperate criminal.
And not a lieutenant of the New York Police.
Sorry I had to smack you so hard.
Lieutenant, you have what they call a terrific ride.
There's so many people around, I thought we ought to put on a good show.
How about a little credit for the fall I take when you shoot me?
Say, they could use you in Hollywood.
No, thanks. I tried that one time. Now, how do you wish to proceed?
Just as we planned. If our suspicions are correct, I think it'll work.
You realize, of course, the danger.
It's a cinch.
Is it? All right. You wish to begin tonight?
Sure. Just give me a fresh gun and smear some dirt on these clothes. I don't think I look enough like a fugitive.
All right, I'll attend to that. Oye, un traje viejo. Un momento. How about the girl?
Well, mainly, keep her out of my hair. She almost spilled the beans.
Oh, that won't matter. We have plenty beans here.
Well, keep her locked up until I drop out of sight. Then you can release her on bail.
On bail. Oh, Lieutenant, I will tell the newspapers the reason she did it was love at first sight.
Huh?
On her part, Senor Wildcat. Or was it on your part?
I wouldn't know yet. But don't let anything happen to her.
No.
When she finds out she's been a stooge for me.
Well, it's about time you got back. I'm running low on cigarettes.
Take it from me, sister. Never trust a man.
Now you're learning.
Learning. I wrapped up a postgraduate course in one adventure. Say, tell me, what can they do to me for helping a criminal escape?
Oh, a couple of years, maybe. It all depends on how sure your stockings are when you cross your legs on the stand.
Sure, huh? Sister, I'll face that jury in a one-piece bathing suit.
Senorita Larkin,
That'll be Digby, with bail.
your brother's here to see you.
Brother? Haven't got a... Oh, I see. Send him in.
All right.
Hiya, sis. You know what I mean?
Hello, Max.
You can talk in here a few moments.
Gee, thanks. I like bananas.
It's all okay. You got nothing to worry about. I got a dozen cab drivers lined up, and you make your break tonight. Then we drive like mad for the border.
What are you talking about, Max?
Well, a pretty girl like you in here? That ain't right.
Oh!
See? The whole basket's loaded with gadgets.
Pardon the intrusion and kindly raise your hands.
The Wildcat. I assume you wish the return of the painting you stole?
No, I imagine that's gone back. All I want, Mr. Dumeray, is your life.
That won't save you from the police.
Maybe not. But you caused my capture and revealed my identity. With you out of the way, I can enjoy my freedom.
It'll be very brief, I assure you.
You're quite sure?
Quite. You're a clever thief. Really. Extremely talented. You know, a man like you should be an asset to certain minds.
You can stall only so long handing out compliments.
I don't think you'll go through with that.
Don't you?
No. Terral? Basso? Jolie? Philippe? Marco? Mordaunt?
Just like in the movies.
Yes, I enjoy gangster pictures, too. My burglar alarm announced your visit.
But so many armed men, they can't all be butlers.
Hardly. Sit down. Tell me, what is crime to you? Adventure or business?
Right now, it's business. Bad business.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You know, we are always very interested in anyone who calls himself the Wildcat.
Oh, well, that's not my private property. I copped it from the real Wildcat who's prowling around this burg.
Really? Well, at least the gentleman is honest with us.
I don't get this at all. If you're going to hand me over to the cops, let's get it over with.
Just a moment. Wouldn't you rather join the real Wildcat? Invest your talents in a successful corporation?
Hey, wait a minute. You mean that you and these other fellows... No, that couldn't be.
No, why not?
Because the Wildcat robbed your art gallery.
That was my friend Ferral here. Just a little trick to fool the police, you know.
Well, talk about us being a small world.
Cigar?
Yeah, a cigar. With an aspirin. This doesn't make sense at all.
Oh, yes, it does. You see, we are always on the lookout for ingenious talent, aren't we, Ferral?
Yes. Hey, maybe the pieces do fit together. Cute little setup, nice quiet hideout, plenty of assistance. Sure, I'll buy in for a few shares.
You're in?
What about that girl? You know your accomplice who helped you escape?
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Isn't she the same young lady who helped us capture you in my gallery?
Sure, but she felt sorry for it afterward. Came down to my cell to see me. You know women, soft, sentimental. I turned on the charm, she fell for it, so I tricked her into lending me a hand.
She must be a very stupid girl.
Stupid because she fell for me?
No, I didn't mean that.
It isn't important, is it?
Does. Right now, what I want is some fresh clothes and a bath, if I could. I feel as if I'd been through every sewer in Mexico City. And I have.
Certainly. Oh, Mordaunt?
Yes, sir.
Please see that the Wildcat has everything he desires.
Of course. I don't like him.
Grow up, Ferral. Grow up. Supposing something goes wrong on the Montezuma robbery tomorrow night.
Yes?
Well, who'll be found dead at the scene of the crime?
The Wildcat.
Exactly. And with the Wildcat dead, we'll assume an entirely new identity and a new system of operation.
Very good.
In the meantime, you really must admit he is ingenious. His ideas may even help us. You see, the conduit carrying the power lines runs directly under the Montezuma Museum, and it also runs under my art gallery.
We make our entrance through this secret passageway.
Smart stuff. The cameos you're after, are you sure they're worth the trouble?
They certainly are.
What about the burglar alarm system?
Don't you worry about that. We enter and leave through the floor.
You think of everything, don't you?
Now, each one of you understands his assignment.
Right. We do.
Good night, then. Until tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. All right.
Oh, may I escort you to your room, please?
It's like a vice president.
Are you jealous for real?
Of a man who will soon die.
I hope you have a restful night.
Where are you going, my friend?
Going? Oh, for a little walk.
At this hour?
What I really wanted was a little food. And I didn't want to bother Mr. Dumeray.
There's a little place down the street where we usually go.
Thanks.
Would you mind if we come with you?
Why not?
Do you think it's safe for you to venture out?
Sure. The police would never think of looking for me in such honest company.
Let's go.
Well, here's to a happy association. Cigarette?
Yes. Thank you.
I would do that. Where can I... over here. But don't worry. I'll be right back. Roberto, ¿qué tal? ¿Otra cerveza? Sí, cómo no. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Se mojaron? No. You didn't trust me. Be right with you. Come on, pal.
I can't figure you out.
Not supposed to.
Well, you're as free as the breeze, and the police are all apologies. Now look at you. There's only one answer.
What?
The lady cares.
For whom?
Oh, unfortunately not me. You know, Mr. Nimblefingers.
Nonsense.
Ah, no, it isn't. You hate yourself because you fell for a crook. He must have that certain something.
There's a message coming in over the teletype for you, Miss Larkin.
Probably the Wildcat. Just to tell you he's all right, to send him a change of clothing and a couple of fresh veils.
Here it is, Miss Larkin.
Oh, look. Made routine check police department fingerprint files, and guess whose they are? Just Brod Williams of New York Detective Bureau. Now what, sweetheart? Wilson. A New York cop. Now he's Lieutenant Wildcat.
Feel like that. Using me for a stooge and not letting me in on it.
Oh, and she's so sorry because the police were so mean and had him put in prison. I told you he had that certain something.
Got that certain nothing. Oh, wait until I get my hands on him. He made a sap out of me.
You can take co-credit on that.
Digby, if ever a man deserves to be boiled in oil.
Love. Ah, it's so wonderful and so baffling.
Love.
2 minutes ago, you were out of your mind with worry for him. Now that you find out he's an honest, upright citizen, you hate him from here to Christmas. That, my dear Ann, is love.
If it is, I'm reserving a room in the old lady's home right now.
Digby Vanderhood III speaking. Oh, yeah, she's right here. For you.
Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Dumeray. Yes, I did want an interview with you for my magazine. Oh, I want it more than ever. Fine, this afternoon at your house. Thank you, Mr. Dumeray. Goodbye.
Why not let me in on it? I want some of the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be in at the kill.
That's for me. Chill.
Corral. Any idea what the boss wants?
He wants you to meet our newest member.
Say, we're expanding pretty fast.
Too fast, I think.
There's one special question I want to ask, Mr. Dumeray. Oh.
When a girl falls for a man, what does she care who he is? How are you, honey? Play it straight.
Oh, stop that old routine. I know the whole setup now.
Why, you always did.
But why take me for a ride?
A ride?
Obviously, both of you were in on it, working hand in hand. You made me look like a fourth-rate moron.
Certainly we work together. Is that what you mean?
What burns me up is going to the expense of all those wires. And today, I get this.
If you don't mind. Now you may read it, Lieutenant Williams.
Sorry I missed. Sit down.
Madame?
What is this? Say, weren't you and he gang up on the Wildcat?
He happens to be the Wildcat.
Oh. Oh!
Happy now? Everything all right?
You don't know how sorry I am.
Well, I'll just sit here and try to guess.
I beg your pardon. The lady you were waiting for would like to have you come in.
What's up? You want to fort the pinochle?
I don't know.
Did you ever hear the Wildcat?
Slightly.
I'm working out a theory on who he is. That'll probably revolutionize criminology.
Without a doubt.
Who else knows that you came here?
Nobody's smart enough to think you were involved in this.
I see. You are very, very charming. It's really a pity, but you and your friend here will be found dead tonight in the Montezuma Museum. And the police, despite their apparent suspicions, will still be unable to prove a link between ourselves and the Wildcat.
Talks about killing us like he was running down the corner for a soda.
He means what he says.
That's right, I do.
Hey, grab that guy. That's the Wildcat.
Never mind, Maxie.
Oh. So they got you, huh?
This is going to break you up, Max. To meet the real Wildcat.
It can't be. Hey, they can't do that to my theory.
No? Well, they've done it.
Now, look, boys. I ain't in on this. You don't want to bother me. I'm a family man from the Bronx. The Bronx, see? I'll keep me trap shut like I don't know nothing.
Relax, kid. You'll see the Bronx again someday, even if it's only from a slab.
Take them to the basement.
I got a hunch this is one basement that ain't no bargain.
We will follow Lieutenant Williams' instructions. Men will be properly placed all around the museum, but not in it. You understand there is to be no action on our part until the signal from him. Now, at 11:55, you, Carlos, Garcia, Juanito, Roberto, will be in your positions at the Montezuma Museum.
Well?
Only a few feet more.
How long would it take?
Not long now.
Very well, hurry up. Everything all right in here?
See for yourself.
Well, we'll be inside the museum in a few minutes. Where are your friends, the police, eh?
Out looking up a nice quiet dawn for your execution.
I see. Too bad you won't be there to light my last cigarette, huh? Watch them closely.
If what I'm thinking about him came true, he just dropped dead.
I need a smoke to think this out. Hey, pal.
What do you want?
A cigarette. Smoke. A light. How's about it, pal?
You like your hands untied so you can smoke it too?
No, thanks. It's trickier this way.
You must have had a mother.
Not necessarily. It doesn't exactly look the type.
That's cute.
Page 68, Section 3, Police Department Book of Manuals.
Should be a bestseller.
We're still untied, or am I asking for miracles?
We will be. Loosen these ropes.
Now you're caught. My little boy will be proud of me now. He's a boy ranger in the Grand Conquest Troop in the Bronx. Once he blazed the trail all the way to Times Square.
Frank kid, huh?
Sure, he only flunked the first grade twice.
I always wondered why some women fell for policemen.
They'll think of the strangest things at the strangest times.
Looks pretty, don't he?
Yeah. Too much competition out there.
Busy little place, huh?
Fine thing. All the cops in Mexico City outside, and we're waiting in here to be bumped off.
You could call a messenger boy and have him notify them. This thing tells me you're on the verge of a brainstorm.
I am. Look. That switch controls the electric power for a whole city block.
Oh, very interesting.
Did you ever send code at night with a flashlight?
No, but my kid brother did.
We can flash an SOS with the lights of a whole city block.
That's not in the book of manuals.
Wrong again. Page 24, Section 7. Every officer should be able to transmit and receive code. Here goes.
I hear Kansas City with the power going on and off.
Strange. The lights have been going on and off like that for a couple of minutes. Any minute now.
Fine.
Say, maybe it's a signal of some kind.
Sure, from Mars. I'm beginning to be worried. And those lights. Telephone the powerhouse. See what is wrong.
Tired?
I'll get out again in a minute.
I could learn the code in a few days and do my share.
Hey, what have you got? What's the matter? That guy's moving around. I want to try out page 68, section 4.
How's things going? Save the rough stuff till we need it.
Yes? Oh? Yes. It is a signal. It's an SOS call.
Power. House.
Well, either it did or it didn't.
Let's tie ourselves back up and forget the whole thing.
Do you mind if first I try to remove the menace outside?
Not if he doesn't.
What's the name of the ghoul out there?
Marco.
Dull name, isn't it?
Call him in.
No.
Call him in or they'll be using your head for confetti.
Marco.
Louder, not so funny.
Marco! Come in here. Where are you? That one's on me.
Good. All right? Go up now.
Very good. Come along. We'll bring them down here now. Something is wrong. Where's Marco?
He was told to stay at his post. Scupper, barricade the door.
With them?
Give me a hand with this.
What happens now? Or is that a silly question?
I know what happens, and I got a hunch I ain't gonna be here to see it.
Fine time not to have a camera.
My gun. He's out of bullets. Break the door down.
Hands up! The police! The police!
Oh, boy. I was afraid I'd miss my hair appointment tomorrow.
I always meant to return the courtesy of your visit to my office, senor.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit pressed for time. Look. Night train. Enough to blow us all to bits.
Your sense of the melodramatic is superb, senor. You must have been an actor once.
Thank you again. A true actor always finishes his performance.
Night train is very dangerous, Senor Dumeray.
That's right. Too dangerous for you, I trust.
My men have the entire section surrounded. You have the choice of giving up or not leaving here alive.
Exactly, and you have the same choice. Place your guns on the desk.
They caught them all.
Well, go!
What's happened?
Nothing, sweetheart, except you nearly had us all blown to... nitrine.
Your sin, number 5.
Bye, Digby. Sorry you're not going with us.
Yes, I'll bet you are. Well, I hope you're both very unhappy.
So long, kid. Take good care of the little black book until we get back.
That reminds me, I met the cutest of
Hello,
the...
y'all. Honey, child, I want you to meet my papa.
Yeah.
It's just an old Spanish custom.
Goodbye. Well, I got the old bus loaded and raring to go.
I can't wait to see New York again.
We sure fixed that Wildcat, didn't we?
How could we miss with those charts of yours?
Can you imagine a dope like that trying to put something over on smart guys like us? Your sin, number 5.
And take it back to your wife?
Nah, Brenda never uses the stuff.